All right, so this question says circles P and Q are externally tangent to each other, and they have radii 18 meters and then 32 meters respectively, which is shown in that picture. And so they're externally tangent to this line segment at points X and then Y, meaning that that line segment only touches those circles at that one point, and it forms a right angle with its radius at that one point too. And so it's asking for this length of XY. Now, I'm going to draw this in a way that just makes more sense to me. So we have this line segment, and this is going to be where X is. We have our circle with a radius of 18 right here, and then let's say this is our circle of radius 32, and they're externally tangent to each other. So they intersect each other at just that one point. That's what that externally tangent means. And this is Y, and then this is, of course, our circle with a radius 32. I mean, it's not the best drawing, but it gets the job done. And so we're looking for this length, XY. That's what we're solving for. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, let's just look at the information that we're given. We know that this right here, these are two right angles because it's externally tangent. We also know the radii of the circles. So what we can do is we can say, well, this length right here, we could form this into a right triangle, since we know that's a right angle, and just solve for this leg right here. I mean, we can get the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is just formed by connecting the radii. So this would be 18, this would be 32, meaning the hypotenuse is their sum. So this is the hypotenuse right there. It would have a length of 18 plus 32, which is equal to 50. We're solving for xy. I mean, this isn't xy, but it's just the same length as xy, since we form a little rectangle here. And this leg over here, well, that's just going to be 32, this total length, minus 18, which is this length. So this is going to be, if it's 32 minus 18, it's going to be equal to 14. So xy is just going to be the leg of a right triangle with a hypotenuse of 50 and another leg of 14. Just to scale this down a little bit to make our calculations a little bit simpler, let's divide this by a factor of 2. We get a hypotenuse of 25 and then 7. And what we actually do know, or you might know, you should try to memorize these, is 7, 24, 25 is a Pythagorean triple. So just looking at these two numbers, I know that the other leg is 24, meaning that when I scale this back up and multiply it by 2, xy has a length of 48. And so there we go. If this is 48, that's 48, and so our answer is 48.